Yo, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Persona, a gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And big round of applause for the people in the chat, man.
I'm a PlayStation fan. I'm a PlayStation fan. I'm a PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope y'all doing good on this Monday. Happy Monday to everybody in the chat, man. Let me know how everybody feeling today, man. Let me know how y'all feeling. Everybody feeling good, happy, healthy, and safe. Let me know how I'm sounding in the chat as well, man. Do I sound clear? Do I look clear? How's everything, man? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Listen, man, put a 1 in the chat if you're feeling great. Put a 2 in the chat if you're just feeling okay, and put a 3 in the chat if you're not feeling all that great at all, man. If that's the case, man, we definitely gonna have to fix that and try to get that to at least get that to a 2. Let me see. Sound is crystal clear and matching the visual. Yes sir. Ice Queen, feeling crappy with my mental health. Hope you feeling better. Hope you feel better. Ice Queen, hope you feel better. Let me shout out everybody in the chat, man. Big shout out to Tricelsius. Appreciate you, Tricelsius, coming through, pulling up. Big shout out to Bird in the building. DC Gaming. Option Ghost. That's my boy Adrian in the building. TZ the Goat in the building. Sick in the what's his name? Sick Nick Mondo in the building. Appreciate you. He said 4, I need some more pizza. I said it. Yo, shout out to my boy Adrian. Yo, Damien in the building. Gian the Don in the building. Kratos 99. Foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. My boy Austin in the building. Yo, Kelvin in the building. Kelvin Smith, what's good, bro? Cloud Strife in the building. Shout out to you, Cloud. He said, Persona, I'm a 1 because we are literally 2.5 months away from rebirth. Know what I mean? Yes sir. You already know. I know what's good, man. You already know. Yo, shout out to my boy Bari in the building. My bro Bari. If you guys missed, we did our live reaction to the Game Awards last week, man. If you guys missed that, make sure you guys go check out What's Up PlayStation podcast. The link is in the description. Go check out our live reaction to the Game Awards. And as always, it was always entertaining. Come on, you guys already know. It was entertaining. Big shout out to Ice Queen in the building. Shout out to you, Ice Queen. Kratos in the building. Who else is here, man? Get everybody. Damien in the building. Yo, Vedger, what's going on with you, man? Outside Gaming Night, what's good, Gaming Night? Vel in the building. Gaming 50 in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know I appreciate y'all, man. So much. Lorenzo Carson in the building. Shout out to you, Lorenzo. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. Listen, big round of applause for the folks in the chat, man. Big round of applause, man. Big round of applause, man. You're nerdy gaming in the building. What's good, man? Shout out to you. Yeah, man. So, listen, if you're at work, I hope I could get you through your work day. If you, if you're on your way home from work or school, I hope I could get you through your commute home. If you're at home cooking dinner, cleaning the crib, hope I could get you through your session. Listen, you might be taking a shower. I don't know. Cleanliness is closer to godliness. Listen, you might be having the matters with the significant other. I don't know. I just appreciate you putting me on. For to feel me. All right, man. This is kind of impromptu. Something I've been thinking about for a while now. But I was like, it was something that I definitely wanted to do before the year was over, at least, just to kind of chop it up with the community and kind of talk to you guys about a couple things when it comes to me, when it comes to my channel, just quite a few things, right? Yo, Gamer Boy, what up, man? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody. So one of the things I do want to start by saying is I appreciate everybody that rocks out with me rocks out with me and Bari on WUPS, rocks out with me here on my personal channel and stuff like that. I've been doing this channel for a very, very long time, right? Off and on. It never really was something that I was looking at as like, yo, you know, this is gonna be, you know, I'm gonna become this mega ultra you know, YouTuber or whatever the case may be. You know, like my original idea with this channel was to I really just wanted to share my gaming experiences with the world. You know, like for those that know me for a really long time, you know that that's kind of something I used to say, like, you know, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world when it came to gaming. You know, we had the Council podcast back in the day. And then, you know, I had my own, you know, little YouTube channel where I was sharing gameplay, doing live streams, you know, doing game montages. I was just, it was very centered around gaming, right? And I didn't really take it too serious, you know, like I had shitty mic, shitty PC, you know, it was, you know, I was streaming straight from the PlayStation. It was just me, just like, you know, I just want to share my experiences, share my gaming experiences. I never really thought of it as anything more than that for a long time. Right. And then I remember when I made YouTube partner, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna take this a little bit more serious or whatever. You know, because I was doing When Persona Speaks at this time, doing like my own little show. I used to have a podcast on this channel called Mog, Mind of a Gamer, or Mog. For those who've been following my channel for a really long time, you already know, right? You know, that fell apart. You know, I started doing my own personal podcast, you know, When Persona Speaks. That was kind of something that I was doing. And, you know, it again, not really something that I was taking too serious. It's just, you know, fun, put my thoughts out there, centered around gaming and stuff like that. What y'all saying in the chat? Yo, Harlem, what's up, man? Yo, Bari, appreciate you, man. 32 months as a member on the channel. He says, today I bucked my toe on my chair in the kitchen and it hurt all day. Persona, what should I do? I mean, if the hurt is unbearable, you might need to go to the doctor, sir. And then shout out to Cyber Dragon, man. 32 months as a member on the channel. Appreciate you always, Cyber. He says, shout out to the chat mods and When Persona Speaks at work. Thanks for making my time here fly. No doubt, man. No doubt. Appreciate you always, Cyber Dragon. And then shout out to Viper Reaps Corner. 32 months as a member of the channel. A lot of day ones, man. A lot of member day ones with the emojis, man. Shout out to you, Viper, man. Always appreciate you, bro. King Metro, what's good? He answered. Yeah, I answered you, Bari. I definitely did. But yeah, those that have been following me for a long time, man, you know that my channel has been it really wasn't something that I took like super duper serious at first. It's not till I made partner, I was like, you know what, take it a little more serious. But still like kind of off and on, right? I gotta be honest, you know, when I look back to like the past and look back to, you know, what made me start this YouTube channel to where it has gotten to where it is now, you know, I'm definitely grateful for everybody that has rocked out with me, support me, you know, the channel, the membership, the super chats, all that stuff, man. Like, cause that's you don't have to do that stuff, but the fact that you guys do that stuff and rock out with me, that shit really means a lot, man. And you know, I've reciprocated that to the community, you know, with giveaways and, you know, just showing my appreciation and things like that. This year, specifically, you know, I want to say probably towards like spring, summertime, you know, my passion died a little bit. Not even a little bit. I want to say it died out a lot. And it's not my passion for gaming. Just my, like, with what I was doing with like When Persona Speaks and, you know, talking about, you know, this and that and kind of getting into the nitty gritty of some of the gaming news and stuff like that. You know, I saw my passion and like my love for it kind of die out a little bit, you know, and, you know, it became something where I'm just like, and it's all of it. It's not even just like YouTube. It's like, even like, you know, like having gaming conversations and all, like all of it just kind of died out. And plus I have like a lot of personal stuff that I was dealing with for quite a while, since like the summer, or like, you know, like after the summer anyway. And so like, you know, for me, man, it was one of those things where, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, my passion kind of dwindled, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm kind of just gonna like pull away. So over the summer I pulled away. It's like, you know, let me take a little sabbatical, and then I'll be able to come back, refreshed, and kind of, you know, get back into the rigmarole of, you know, doing When Persona Speaks, and you know, kind of putting my thoughts out there. But when I came back, I still wasn't like there, you know. I wasn't there 100%. And for me, when it comes to you know, gaming and things like that, you know, I love playing games. I enjoy playing games. You know, all that stuff I love, man. Like that stuff I love that stuff. That's not what this is more so about. It's more so about the passion surrounding my YouTube channel and the content that I'm putting out there. You know, a lot of the content that I was putting out there as a super later on just wasn't, it didn't have the passion that I know that I can give when it comes to what I love to do, right? And I'll give you an example, right, of like where I was like a whole bunch of years ago, and now it's kind of just like, you know, I think I feel like I've lost my way a little bit, right? Let me all right, there we go. So these aren't even like my oldest videos. I know I have videos older than even this, right? I think but a lot of them are private, right? But you know, I started out this channel as like straight up just like, you know, doing gaming stuff, man. Live streams, you know, game videos, gameplay playthroughs and stuff like that. Like, you know, when I did my I am Setsuna playthrough and was posting up the bosses, my Oswald when I was playing when I played Odin Sphere, right? And I was putting out like different little combo videos and stuff like that. You know, this is such a good video too, man. I love this. Yo, Oswald is such a good character in Odin Sphere too, by the way. Like, yo, this dude is so beast, man. I love Oswald. But you know, like my love and my passion, like, you know, when it comes to gaming, and more specifically when it comes to like YouTube, I feel like that I've kind of strayed a little too far away from what I really came to YouTube for, and what I love to do. You know, I love to do the podcast and stuff like that. But you know, one of the things that I started realizing, and listen, because I'm kind of beating around the bush. So let me just be very blunt and forward with you guys. You know, I love doing the podcast and stuff like that. But being in this community and like seeing certain things and seeing certain people and certain interactions and things like that, and just a lot of the bullshit with the news and just how certain people are and all that, a lot of that stuff turned me off from wanting to do anything. Like, honestly, like, you know, the drama, the issues, the this, the that, and all this, it really turned me off from wanting to do any type of content. I'm gonna be honest with you. It turned me off. Like, it turned me off. And then like I really took a step back and I realized like, yo, man, like I'm really kind of losing my way with why I was here in YouTube, and like what I wanted to do and what I wanted to grow and become. Like, straight up, I'm like, yo, man, I'm really losing my way. Like, I really took a step back and really, you know, shout out to Bari, right? Because like, you know, me and Bari have talked about this privately a number of times, where I'm just like, yo, Bari, man, like I feel like I'm losing like the passion is just not there for me right now, man. You know, it's really not there. And I feel like a large portion of why the passion isn't there is because where I'm at now and what has transpired and where I came from, I'm just like, yo, man, I want to kind of get back to that, you know. So, you know, shout out to my bro Bari, man. That's my brother, man. But you know, even like, you know, like Grand Blue, the me versus Bari, Grand Blue and Closed Bait, like you know, like, oh, this is like 4 years ago. Damn, Bari, this shit 4 years ago, me versus Bari. I think I won this. That's why I posted this on YouTube. Hey, yo, that boy Bari been using Lancelot for like 4 years, boy. Since day one, that boy been a Lancelot user. I used to be a Catalina, but you know, Catalina kind of let me down. Yo, this the beta though. Yo, this definitely had to be. Ooh, look at them combos. I used to be good. Ooh wee. I gotta get back to this. Yes, sir. Oh, how did that drop? Yo, man, like my passion, man. I love gaming. Ooh, what a fight. What a fight. What a fight. Ooh, yo, this was definitely good right here. This was good right here. Yo, one thing about Catalina, she got good overhead, man. Yeah, this was a good fight between me and Bari. Closed beta on. This is Grand Blue when it first came out like 5 years ago. This isn't the Rising. This is OG. Like that like yo, dude's been playing Grand Blue for a long time. The fighting game. So like this ain't new. This is very old, right? But you know, like I'm saying, like, you know, when it comes to my passion and what I love to do, man, what I love to do is play games. I do want to share my experiences with the world, and that's something that I really want to get back to when it comes to my channel. And like really and truly, you know, and I'm gonna say this, and this is not me trying to offend anybody or really to you know, because like, you know, I say this all the time. I'm no better than anybody. I'm a nobody, you know, and things like that. But you know, one of the other things too for me is, you know, I really want to distance myself. I want to distance myself away from people that's like negative, like even on the PlayStation side, just like super negative, and people that just aren't gonna really be that aren't really about that moving in that positive way of where I'm trying to move. So like even like with, and again, this isn't like a PlayStation versus Xbox thing, this is just in general. I really want to get away from all of that and get back to what I love to do, which is sharing gameplay, doing live streams, playing games. And I lost it with that, man. I lost myself with that, and that's something that I really want to get back to. And obviously talking about gaming news and stuff like that as well. I really want to get back to, you know, why I'm here on YouTube, what I want to grow into, and really what I want to be remembered for, right? And I think in order for me to do that, I need to go back to my roots, go back to formula, and kind of just restart how I was doing things when it comes to YouTube. You feel me? I'm not necessarily feeling right now. I'm not feeling where things are moving, where things are at, and really and truly the energy or the people that I'm kind of around with certain things. And so I'm moving away from that, man. Like I really am. Because it just isn't beneficial for what I want to do on YouTube, especially moving forward, and really who I want to associate with. You know, like I'm disassociating from a lot. I'm pulling away from a lot, especially, you know, after recent events with all this other crazy shit that was going on. Like I'm pulling away. You know, I'm straight up pulling away, man, because it isn't worth it. It isn't worth it. It isn't beneficial. Look, Indivisible, posting up Indivisible boss fights. That was a good game. Darksiders Genesis. I want to get back to this, man. I want to get back to this. My Dragon Quest 11, all the boss fights and all that 3 years ago. I want to get back to this, man. I really want to get back to this. My reaction to the PS5 reveal, you know, this is what I want to get back to. And again, you know, my passion is obviously, you know, I love PlayStation. I prefer PlayStation. That's not something that's going to change. But what is going to change is how I move both within the community and also on YouTube. That is definitely what is going to change. Let me pop out this chat because I can't even see what the fuck y'all saying. You know, and again, for those that have been rocking with me for a really, really long time, like for those that have been rocking me for years, like before I got partnered and all that stuff, you already know what it is. You know, like this ain't nothing new. Like this is how this, you know, and again, the videos are there so that you all can see this. Like, you know, like Call of Duty, you know, Modern Warfare OG 3 years ago, I used to do you know, COD Sunday streams and posting up clips and all these different things. You feel me? We go to the live streams, right? Go to the oldest live streams. Look, entire playthroughs that I'm doing on my channel of you know, Odin Spear. I was doing playthroughs of and I did a platinum run. This was my platinum run for Odin Spear. I remember this. This was my platinum run. Yeah, This is my platinum run of Odin Spear. This is when I had to do, because one of the trophies that you had to do for Odin Spear to get the platinum was you had to do the boss run mode. And obviously Cornelius was like one of the best characters, in my opinion, to do boss rush mode with, because you had to beat pretty much every single boss in, like, I don't know if it was in run one life or something like that, I forget. But Cornelius was definitely the best character to do the boss rush mode with. So you see me like running through these bosses and just live streaming, you know, having fun. Yeah, Cornelius. Yes, man. Don't sleep on my boy. If you haven't played Odin Spear, definitely, that's a game that you definitely should play from Vanillaware. This is an incredible game. It's on PS4. This is such a fun game, man. I love this game so much. I love the hell out this game. Bro. Cornelius, that dude, man. Cornelius is that dude, man. Yo, Stone, what's good? Milk and Magnesia in the building. But yeah, you know, and then obviously when I started, you know, when Persona Speaks 6 years ago, I started this show. And, you know, again, this was something that I was just doing just to have fun, and not necessarily, you know, like I didn't expect it to grow into like whatever. It was just me just having fun, sharing my experiences and whatnot, and talking about gaming. But obviously it grew into, you know, obviously my channel grew into what it is now or whatever. But, you know, even like, you know, first episode, man.
Well, it's your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona and the Council, and what's up, PlayStation.com.
Oh yeah, we definitely used to, you know, have a website. What's up, PlayStation? That's coming back soon too, by the way.
And first and foremost, if you are a newcomer, welcome. And if you are a regular, appreciate you for coming back. And like I always say, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world.
Yo, hey, yo, that was my motto, man. That was my saying back in the day, man, 6 years ago, man. I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world, man. You know, what was I talking about? Are difficult games welcome and power struggle and fall hype?
Experience. I feel just because, you know, yes, it may be frustrating. It's very frustrating. Believe me, I get frustrated with some of these games. Like, believe me, I do. It's like, yo, what the fuck? And sometimes you do have to put a game down and then come back, which is perfectly fine. But to outright dismiss a game, or to outright say this game isn't fun because it's difficult, or this game isn't good because it's difficult, that's not how gaming works, man. That's definitely not how gaming is supposed to be, because we're supposed to be able to learn from these experiences. If everything was just handed to you, or if everything was easy like that, yo, gaming would be whack as fuck. Like, gaming would be...
Yo, this 20s Persona. Yo, Persona is 30s now, so, you know, we talk, you know, we acclimated into how you supposed to speak on YouTube and into the mic, and I got a better mic and everything. Like, yo, listen, we on camera. Obviously things are different now, but, you know, your boy Persona, this was episode 1 of When Persona Speaks 6 years ago. You feel me? And again, the reason why I started When Persona Speaks was because I wanted to have like a personal podcast, one-on-one, because I'm real good at, like, you know, I'm good at talking, conversations, putting my thoughts out there and stuff like that. You know, I'm a very well-spoken guy. So, like, you know, like the you know, the reason why I started the show was because, you know, I really wanted to put my thoughts out there when it came to like different types of things with news, or like, you know, my thoughts on like, you know, controversial topics or whatever the case may be. You know, that's what When Persona Speaks always was, right? It's always been that. You feel me?
Boring as hell. Edge. The time trials are difficult. What's going on, yo? That shit is real, man. But that shit is also fun, you know, because it's like,
this is 6 years ago. So this is like 7 years ago, though. Really, this episode, like 7 years ago. How old was I 7 years ago? 25? Yeah, 25.
Dang. When you get determined, you going back to the arcade every day. But moving on. Yo, man. Since we on the
you hear how bored, like I'm fresh, man. Like, I ain't used to, even though like I was doing When Persona Speaks and everything. And then obviously we was doing the Council podcast way back in the day. I still wasn't like comfortable on the mic. And yo, I had like, back then I had like a shitty laptop. I had like this Pentium 4 laptop. I had you know, I had a Snowball mic, or was it a Yeti? I had a Yeti or something like that plugged up. you know, and it just was going live. You feel me? And this was through Google Hangouts. This the Google Hangout era. You feel me? So like, you know, and back then I would have maybe like 4 people or 10 people, 15 people watching. You know, my channel was super small or whatever, but I was putting my, you know, my thoughts out there, and it was just something that, you know, was fun.
Topic of like games and stuff like that. You know, one thing that I've been seeing a lot in the gaming community, and I spoke on this before, but you know, we're gonna touch on it again just a little bit. Right now, man, it's like it's everywhere too, like it's crazy, and it's really exposing a lot of folks. But you know, this whole power struggle, like this whole resolution FPS thing, like, you know, at first it was fun, it was funny, it was you know, whatever, you know, the jokes and shit like that were funny. But now I don't know,
Stone,
it's to the point where,
Yo, Stone, I'm not gonna stop doing podcasts. No, I'm still gonna do podcasts, but what the gist of it is, I want to get back to the roots of, you know, why I came to YouTube, you know, and kind of get back to just sharing my love for gaming, sharing my passion, obviously still putting my thoughts out there, but I want to get back to a more gaming, as in like showing my love for gaming. That's what I want to get back to. And like I said, I lost my, you know, my passion, especially the second half of the year. My passion for content creation dipped a lot. You know, it's pretty much wasn't there. And it's not fair to you guys. It's not fair, you know, fair to the people that rock out with me and support me. But, you know, I got to be honest, I lost my passion.
like, I really do feel that a lot of gamers are getting consumed by this, man. It's like, my next question to him is, well, of it looking good, which I personally don't agree with. I mean, when it comes to console people, it's some console people, it's not all console people. Birthdays, every weekend, Realization that came out this year, Shenron Kagura Estival Versus, which is like a fan service style game, Fate Extilia, we got Yakuza Kiwami that's coming out later on this summer. We've got so many Japanese games coming out, man. And as a gamer and as someone that's grown up on Japanese games, you guys just don't know how exciting seeing all these Japanese games definitely does make your boy is very, very excited to be able to relive my my childhood days with these Japanese games, man. I don't.
Yo, we cemented out here, boy. Yo, listen. That's why people rock with your boy. It's like, you know, one thing I tell people, man, it's important to be verifiable, man. I say this all the time. It's really important. Are you verifiable, man? You know, like when it comes to like the things that I love and the things that I enjoy, it's all here. It ain't like I'm just coming on here and talking to you. Like it's all here, guys. You can go back and see this stuff, but it's all here. It's all here, man. And so like, yo, man, listen, I love gaming. See, here go Morgan friends. What's this? Granblue Fantasy Versus Thoughts and Impressions. This is again OG Granblue Fantasy Versus.
What's going on? It is your boy.
I think it was me and Bari with this too. Let me see.
Persona of gaming with
system game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's Chuck. Shout out to yo, listen, Chuck, Bari, Dre, those my boys, man. Them my brothers, man. Them is my brothers, man. You understand me? Like, yo, listen, known each other a very long time, man. I rock with those dudes. Those are all good dudes, man.
Newcomers to kind of jump in, but it's also, if you're a pro and you're trying to level up, it's there as well. Would you say that this game falls in line with Dragon Ball FighterZ? How easy that is?
Yeah, how shitty the mics is. Ooh, the mics is terrible. You hear the background noise. You hear the feedback. Hey, yo, these mics are bad, boy. Yo, Bari, I know Chuck probably in there. Yo, Bari, Chuck, how the hell we get through this?
I wouldn't say is as no Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Look at Bari. Bari sound young, don't he? That boy old as fuck though.
Not as easy as this game, because this game.
Well, not as easy, but it's easy to kind of pick up. Like you can.
Yeah, easy to pick up. Like this game, I feel like is much easier because you have those mechanics in the game where they have a skill button where R1 is the skill button, you know, that can do your basic fireball, and with the directional pad, from forward to left to down. You do other skills. So, getting right into it, you can just easily do a skill right away if you don't want to do the traditional,
You hear that list for Bari? Hey yo, Bari, yo, listen. What did I tell y'all, man? Listen, when it comes to fighting games, Chuck, Dre, Bari, myself, cemented, man. Like, dudes play fighters out here, man.
214 or 236, quarter circle 4.
And the mechanics, I think, like you said, it's a beta, and like since the beta was so limited, I was learning on the fly. Like, I was so drawn to Catalina when I first heard about this game. I was like, yeah, I really want to learn Catalina. So when I finally first started playing with her, I was bashing. You feel me? I didn't really know, like, even though I had
Yo, y'all hear Chuck Mike? Oh my god, boy, that boy was talking through a goddamn Nokia. That shit was terrible.
I'm still like, I don't know what connect.
This is my first anime game. I do not play anime games at all.
Who is that? That's not Chauncey.
So
how does it feel to have a fireball that's safe, man? Yeah, she could be right up in your fireball.
Yo, Bari, who is that talking?
Yeah, because when she throws the fire.
Oh, yeah. That's Ant. You're right. Hold on, I just want to reminisce a little bit more, guys, about some of the old school videos, man. I'm trying to find a good one for y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna find a good one. Let me see. See, I was doing like developer interviews with dev interviews and stuff like that. I want to get back to that stuff, man. What is this? My live reactions, obviously we'll still do that. Call of Duty open beta live stream. Listen, the boy been playing COD for years. Your boy been playing Call of Duty for years. You understand? I didn't just start playing Call of Duty on Modern Warfare fucking 2 in 2022. No, your boy been playing Call of Duty for over 10 years. So when I say Call of Duty is ass, it ain't because it's owned by Microsoft. It's because I am cemented in that world. This shit is ass. But let's watch.
I'm getting punished for playing it. Currently, how I'm feeling about it is like by me.
This me streaming through the PlayStation. Yo, Modern Warfare 2019 was so bad, bro. Oh my god, man. This game was just I don't even know how we got through this, Bari. How the hell we get through this? How the hell we get through this game, man? How the hell we get through this game, Bari? Jesus. How the hell we get through this game, man? Look, there go the footstep. I hear him. I'm about to shoot him. Watch this. I hear his footsteps because the footsteps so loud. This is Modern Warfare 2019 is when they started implementing that super loud footsteps, and this is how they wanted you to play, where you sit like this and you got a sound whore. This is when they started implementing that loud footsteps, and this is where Call of Duty truly started going downhill for me personally. Was when they started doing these wild skill-based matchmaking and all these other wild changes, bro. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I don't even know how the hell and I bought the game. I don't even know how the hell I bought this game, man. Crazy. Like, you couldn't move. 2019, you couldn't move. You couldn't move. There was no moving. Let me find just one more. Show you guys. Ghost of Tsushima gameplay breakdown. Give me God of War playthrough. Last of Us Part 2 state of play gameplay breakdown. Like, yo, man, I want to get back to this, man. Oh, that's my old school. This is my old school shit. Yo, this is my old school. This is the old school. I had to get rid of this, man, because somebody else was biting off this. I had to get rid of this. That beat though, hold up. Yo, I might have to put this Starting Soon music back on, yo. This old school right here. This old school. Oh, this that good. Yo, this that good. Hold up, man. We're gonna let this ride for just a second. We're gonna let this ride for a second. Watch that beat. The beat about to drop. The beat about to drop. It's building up. It's building up. Oh, this was my shit. Oh, this was my shit, boy. Yo, this my shit right here. Yo, this my shit right here. Alright, so like, yo, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
leaks. Nah, man, no leaks around here, bro. Sorry, man. Yo, Chris Righteous, let me make you a moderator as well. Not to take away from Last of Us 1, because Last of Us 1 is amazing game. By no means am I trying to take away from it, but I think adding to the verticality with Last of Us 2 really does open up how you approach encounters and how you approach the game. Just because in Last of Us 1 you were very very, like, you know, there was no swinging from ropes. There was, like, you know, how Uncharted is. I feel like with this game it's a bit of Uncharted. It's a bit more Uncharted-ish. I know that's not a word, but don't knock me. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, because it, you know, one thing that makes Uncharted very great is Uncharted is a very vertical game, right? The story in Uncharted is amazing as well. You will go to the roof. You hide on the roof. Oh, you see that? Yo, Ellie is a monster.
Situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She could sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to...
Yo, you see that? Yo, Ellie is a
yo, Zero Sale, what's good?
Yo, you see how she bobbing and weaving?
Oh, let me get these super chats, man. My fault. I'm going down memory lane. Yo, Option Ghost, man. Shout out to my boy Adrian, man. It's my bro. He says you could cheer up by coming home to the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of the Stormblood expansion. Yo, listen, Adrian, I'm coming back. I'm coming home next summer. I'm definitely coming back for that expansion. Real talk. And then shout out to my boy, No Cap Podcast, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, bro, trying to leave the crumb side. That's a hard task. Hey, yo, Sick, man. Yo, shout out to my boy Sick, man. I know Sick a long time too, man. Good dude. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, that terminology, I don't really view myself as that per se. I know that's probably what people view me as. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to get back to what I came to YouTube for, which is sharing my gaming experiences with the world. I strayed from that a bit, and I want to get back to that. That's kind of where my mindset is. you know, and that's kind of what I want it to be. Straight up sick. Shout out to Arvin, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, bro. He says, passion over everything, coffee on me. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, Arvin, man, for the super chat, man. Big shout out to you. $20 coffee, that's probably coming from Starbucks. You know, shout out to Viper, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. It says, all I want to know is Mr. Gaming Politician retiring? Yeah, he's been tied up for a while. You know, I had explained this before. It's hard to do Mr. Gaming Politician on camera, because, like, you know, I would have to like run and switch, and then, you know, I guess turn off the camera, put on like a button up or whatever, and then, you know, put on the glasses and whatnot. And, you know, it just, I don't know, I don't think it translates well on camera like it would on when we weren't on camera. Not only that, but I don't have the same audio interface set up. So when I was doing the voice changer stuff with like the different voices that I would do, that was on my Go XLR. I haven't worn my glasses in a long time. That was on my Go XLR, right? I don't use the Go XLR anymore. I now use the Rodecaster Pro 2 Duo, right? Which is super much more advanced, and it can do so much more. And I think I can also create voices and stuff like that on here to distort my voice and change it and stuff like that as well. I just haven't really taken the time to really dive deep into the Rodecaster Pro Duo to see like every single thing that it can do. Like, I'm still kind of wrapping my head around, you know, all of the features. Like, every day I find out something else that it can do, right? So I'm not saying that he's retired. All I'll say is that, you know, Gaming Politician is he's on hiatus for a while until I can kind of get that sorted, you know. So yeah, I was just about to say the online presence takes away from Mr. Gaming Politician. Yeah, it does. The on-camera presence takes away from it, because like you see me now, so it doesn't translate as good. You get what I'm saying? But who knows? You know, we'll try. He's maturing. Yeah, you know, he's getting older, man. You know, he maturing. The explosive arrows. You know, like, so like, you know, this is all I'm saying, man. You know, it's just something that, like, for me, I've been thinking about this for a really long time. And it's just something that for me personally, what I want to get back to when it comes to gaming, you know, when it comes to playing games and or putting out content, you know. I lost myself. I lost it for a little bit, and I want to get back to this. Straight up. Interview with indie developer. Oh, shout out to my boy Rohan. I haven't talked to my boy Rohan in a minute. He's an indie developer. He made a Square Boy vs. Bullies and a couple of other games. I was doing my interviews with different people in the community, you know, to kind of, you know, see where they came from again. Like, a lot of this stuff I was doing, and I kind of just like, I kind of got away from it, man. And I really want to get back to this stuff, man. Like doing the interviews, you know, doing the live reactions, doing the impressions, you know, doing live streams of different games and different series and stuff like that. Like, for example, there's a couple, I won't say the series, but there's a couple of series that I do have in mind that I want to bring to the channel. The reason why I won't say what they are is because, you know, people like to steal ideas and shit, so I ain't trying to have these motherfuckers steal my ideas, man. We're gonna have a problem. But there's a couple of like things that I wanna like talk about and get excuse me, get to when it comes to when it comes to, you know, content. Nah, it definitely takes a lot of work, DC. Yo, Sticks, what's good? It takes a lot of work. But for me, and again, I'm just speaking for myself, you know, with like Twitter Spaces and all that stuff, man, I just like, it's a culmination of a lot of things, man. Like for me, like, and I'm not trying to blame one thing or anything for that matter, because really it is all on me, which is why I'm sitting here and I'm talking about like me wanting to get back to that, to get back to the roots and get back to what I was doing and those type of things. Oh, this is when they had bought Bethesda. Yo, I had some good, I still got these beats. I just gotta find them, man. I got these beats still. Hey, yo, I got these beats. I gotta find these beats. I gotta find these beats, man. Yeah, I love this beat. I remember this beat. I got this beat somewhere. I gotta find this beat.
PlayStation Nation, listen and listen well. Open your ears. Y'all got your chair? You got the chair? If you sitting in a chair and you pulled up a chair and you listening to the podcast while you sitting in your chair, type PS5 in the chat. Type PS5 in the chat if you are sitting in a chair and you pulled up a chair and you are sitting here and you ready to have this talking to from your uncle persona. Or a sofa. It could be a sofa. It could be a sofa or a chair. But I need to talk to y'all, man, because PlayStation Nation, I gotta be honest. PlayStation Nation. I have to be honest. We cannot break. We cannot fold. And you cannot show not one shred of weakness. And I gotta be honest with y'all. Link was good. Larry was good. I gotta be honest with y'all, PlayStation Nation. I'm seeing some weakness here. I'm seeing some weakness from the PlayStation Nation, and we cannot have this.
Hey, yo, this when Xbox bought Bethesda, yo. I was having fun here.
PlayStation Nation, we are better than this. We are stronger than this. What am I talking about? I see folks out here. So, shout out to Xbox. Let's start there. Right? Big shout out to Xbox, man. Big shout out to Xbox, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Xbox dropped a megaton. Let's get the words right here now. Xbox dropped some megaton news this week. They dropped some news this week, man. They started the week. Not PlayStation. See, I'm so used to talking about PlayStation. Xbox.
All right, gamer boy. Appreciate you pulling up
this week. And I gotta tell you, man, this is how you start off a week. I keep saying PlayStation. Yo, that's gonna happen throughout the whole show because I'm so used to talking about PlayStation when it comes to good news. So that's how you know. Xbox.
Hey, yo, listen. You know what's funny? Yo, listen. This is why I say, like, yo, I'm 100% verifiable out here, right? I remember when Xbox bought Bethesda, I was giving them props. I remember I did my own show. I think I was on 6 podcasts, and I was like I gave Xbox their props, like, yo, this is big news. This is a big move. This is dope. Like, this is how you do it. You feel me? Like, gave them their props. I'm verifiable out here, man. Listen, I'm verifiable out here, man.
Anyway, Xbox, they dropped some megaton news on us this week, guys. And I gotta be honest, when I woke up this morning and I seen this news, my jaw dropped a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Now listen, let's get something straight here. My jaw dropped because I was like, oh shit, like, yo, what? Microsoft did what? Is this? Because I seen this from Nabillion. Shout out to Nabillion, man. One day I hope that.
Yo, man, Miss Nabillion, man, one of the best dudes out here when it comes to putting out news. Can't nobody out here do it like Nabillion to this day. You got all these copycats trying to put out the news and these articles and trying to live tweet and all that. They suck. No one will ever be as good as Nabillion. Man, I miss Nabillion, man.
To have him on my show. So I seen this from Nabillion, and I'm like, hold up. And he retweeted something that Jason Schreier had said. I'm like, Jason Schreier is saying this. Shout out to Jason Schreier as well. Hopefully I can get him on the show. And I'm like, wait a second, what? Is this accurate? And then, like, a couple minutes later,
Yo, it's always funny listening to yourself like talk, like going back to like years ago. And you guys like have recordings or ever watch yourself from like years ago, and you like laugh or you like cause like yo, I sound different now. Like I like, you know, like how I talk, and you know, cause like it's just funny to hear yourself from like 3-4 years ago and now, man. You know, it's just funny to like listening to that stuff now.
Phil Spencer confirms the news. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, wait a sec. Whoa. Microsoft just acquired ZeniMax and Bethesda?
That's big boy shit. Wow. That's big boy shit.
You know, guys, I know you guys are gonna be like, what's going on? But I gotta give Microsoft a round of applause. I gotta give Microsoft a round of applause, because that right there is a power move.
I've been talking like this for years. You feel me? I viewed that as a power move back then. Listen, your boy is verifiable, man. We verifiable out here.
That is a serious power move. So I gotta give Microsoft credit, man. Shout out to Microsoft, because Microsoft and Xbox, that's how you compete, right? So you know they pulled out and they bought Bethesda / ZeniMax for $7.5 billion.
Now they getting greedy. Let me skip a little bit.
Kings and queens that we are. Microsoft is going to cut off all games that Bethesda makes from being on Switch or PlayStation or whatever like that, because technically you cutting off money. And let's be real here, what does a lot of these folks in the industry, not in the industry, but a lot of folks in the community, what they always talking about, how games need to be accessible everywhere, right? Which is fun.
That's what they say. They still preaching that bullshit message today. I'm just saying.
Funny too, man. Side note real quick, this is what's funny too. It's funny to see so many people happy about this that are against exclusives.
Now hold on now, Persona. Back it up. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Now Persona, from what is this, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Persona, you're talking too much now. Now you're making too much sense. Now hold on. What you just say, Persona?
But a lot of folks in the community, what they always talking about, how games need to be accessible everywhere, right? Which is funny too, man. Side note real quick, this is what's funny too. It's funny to see so many people happy about this that are against exclusives.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you in the chat. Has much changed from then to now when it comes to that sentiment that past Persona has said? Remember, guys, exclusives were bad 3 years ago. Exclusives were bad 3 or 4 years ago. You guys remember that? You guys remember that, right? I wonder if exclusives are just as bad now. Shout out to past Persona, man. Shout out to past Persona. Oh yeah, Lurker, this definitely aged very well. This aged very well.
Thing that, like, I really just found so weird today when a lot of the Xbox fans and the people that prefer Xbox and they cat for Xbox and stuff like that, because I see a lot of people happy, and in my head I'm like, wait a second, but I thought exclusives and exclusive content and things being locked to one console or timed exclusives or whatever the case may be, I thought that stuff was bad. Right?
I thought that too, past Persona from 3 years ago. I thought that as well. Yo, listen, I don't know what's changed. Yo, but that's enough of that, man. You know, I just wanted to go down memory lane a little bit, guys. With this stuff, just to kind of, you know, again, going back to what I was saying, you know, the changes that you're going to see on my channel, you know, in the new year and moving forward is really going to be getting back to the roots of what I came to YouTube for. I'm not getting rid of When Persona Speaks. That's still something that I'll do from time to time. But, you know, live reactions, trailer breakdowns, streaming. I want to get back into like streaming, you know, like certain games, and, you know, like I am going to stream the God of War Valhalla DLC. I'm going to stream that, you know, and, you know, play around with that. And like, yeah, that's really what I want to get back to, you know. Even with Last of Us, like, you know, I mean, not Last of Us, Uncharted multiplayer, you know. I've been playing Uncharted multiplayer for years. You feel me? Like I like this is my series right here, man. I love this multiplayer. You feel me? Back on Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 4, Uncharted Lost Legacy. I played all the multiplayers. You feel me? Like there's a lot of stuff there that, you know, I want to get back to, you know, when it comes to like gaming, you know. Plus there's like certain personal goals that I set for myself in 2024 that I want to work to achieve when it comes to my content creation and when it comes to you know, growing on YouTube and growing. The way that I want to grow going forward is just, you know, getting back to how I was doing stuff, man. Like real talk. I keep saying that because that's really where my head is at. And, you know, again, this is not nothing towards like anybody personally, but, you know, I'm even gonna start distancing myself from a lot of that stuff because it's not getting nowhere. You know, it's not really doing nothing. So like, I just want to distance myself from a lot of that. Yo, Corey, what's good, bro? The biggest hypocrites in gaming. And like I said, you know, like the controversial stuff and all that, we'll still talk about that. I'm still gonna do like videos talking about like controversial things, or talking about, you know, things in gaming and news or in the community that I agree or disagree with, or, you know, to have a conversation. Like, you know, like for instance, the whole PS5 Pro stuff. Listen, you know, like again, if someone doesn't think that a PS5 Pro is coming, something's wrong with you. Go and get your head checked. You feel me? Because a PS5 Pro is coming. Like there is no ifs, ands, or buts around that. You feel me? It's something that I'm picking up day one. I can't wait. My prediction is that we're going to see the PS5 Pro launched at the end of 2024, and at the start of 2025 is when we'll get GTA 6, and there'll be a PS5 Pro launch bundle for GTA 6. But the PS5 Pro, I think, is coming in 2024. It'll be 4 years into the gen. You know, I think that's on the way. Straight up. Yo, shout out to my boy Damien, man. 31 months as a member on the channel. He says, man, I've been told everyone you was a DJ on the side, my guy. Go ahead and tell everybody and their mama Persona stop playing. Nah, I ain't no DJ, man. I just have I got a really good ear for music. You know, I love music. Music is like, you know, I listen to music all the time, man. And not just like rap and R&B and stuff like that. I listen to a wide range of music. You know, I listen to anime music. I listen to pop. I listen to country music. I listen to a little bit of that. I listen to you know, alternative. One of my favorite, funny enough, my favorite genre of music is alternative. Like alternative is like if I had to do like top 3 favorite genres of music, it would be rap, it would be alternative, rap, and R&B. Favorite genre, but like I love alternative music, so rock, all that shit. So yeah, you know, that's kind of like, you know, the update that I wanted to give to the channel. You know, for those that might be coming in for the first time or trying to figure out what's going on, I'm just letting everybody know, like, you know, there's definitely some changes that's gonna be coming to the channel when it comes to how I do things and what I want to do in the future when it comes to, you know, my own content creation. You know, I want to get back to streaming. I want to get back to putting out, you know, my Let's Plays and stuff like that I was doing. You know, platinum run live streams and stuff like that. I really want to get back to that stuff. Get back to, you know, putting out reviews are kind of difficult because I feel like with a review, like I'm against the, like, I feel like this need to kind of beat it, in time to put out a review. That's kind of why I don't really like doing reviews, like, per se. Now that I'm like really thinking about it, I really don't want to do reviews, but I'll put out certain reviews from time to time because a lot goes into putting out reviews, you know, like you know, the right clips and all that stuff. But I do want to do like impressions and stuff like that. And again, when Persona Speaks is not going anywhere, it just isn't going to be at the forefront of the content that I do going into 2024. It's still going to be there, and obviously still do regular videos talking about like news and stuff like that, and gaming topics and all that stuff. That's still going to happen with like videos and, you know, live reactions and all that stuff. All that stuff is going to happen, but going forward, I don't want When Persona Speaks, the When Persona Speaks show, to be at the forefront of the content that I do going forward, because I feel like, you know, sitting down talking to you in front of a camera for an hour or 2 hours, you know, that stuff is fun, you know, from time to time, you know, cracking jokes, good conversation and stuff like that. But I'd much rather, like, you know, stream some games and we talk and have a conversation or whatever, or do like a COD Sunday or whatever, multiplayer Sunday or whatever, you know, like I'd rather get back to that. And, you know, for the people that, you know, came to my channel or found my channel because of When Persona Speaks, and that's kind of why you're only here, I'll understand if you guys want to, like, you know, unsubscribe or you know, you want to leave because, you know, you really were only here for When Persona Speaks or whatever, or for the controversial takes and stuff like that. If that's why you were only here, I mean, I get it. You know, then if you want to, like, oh, you know what, I don't want to be here for that or whatever, I get that as well. So I'll understand those people that probably want to leave or unsubscribe or whatever. It's no hard feelings, but the growth that I want to see in 2024 for myself and my personal goals is to see that growth come from gaming centric things, more gameplay. Well, let me rephrase that, more gameplay centric things. That's my goal. So that's the goal I'm setting for myself for 2024 and beyond. And, you know, hopefully you guys will take this journey with me. And so, yeah, listen, man, your boy's a beast when it comes to this Uncharted, by the way. You know, your boy is definitely a beast. Probably just higher resolution at 60 frames. Being able to put out, you know, higher res 60 frames per second games and stuff like that. You know, we don't really know the specs of the Pro, so I can't really speak to what it be. But what I can say is I'm sure whatever the Pro is, it would be something that would be more consistent in providing a higher resolution threshold when it comes to playing games in performance mode. That I can't say. Yo, your boy is a beast, man. Your boy is a beast in Uncharted, man. I ain't played Uncharted in a minute either. I might play this weekend. No cap. That's what I get for trying to save him. Where did he kill me? Where did he kill me from? He was up top in the lighthouse, in the clock tower. Yo, if you haven't played that multiplayer, bro, yo, that multiplayer for Uncharted is fire, man. I love it. Your boy was a beast. Your boy was a beast, man. I still am a beast. If I get off, I mean, it'll probably take me a couple matches to get back reacclimated because I ain't been on in a minute. But yeah, your boy is a beast when it comes to this Uncharted. You hear what I say? What is he doing? Look at him. Look at him. He behind me. Yep. I ain't even see him up top. I ain't even see him up top. I mean, optimization issues Optimization issues is always going to be something that's going to exist within any type of game development, because if you're not developing for one platform, you're never truly going to have 100% optimization. But I think with a higher threshold for some of the consoles that you are developing for, it does allow for a much more optimized experience. So I think when you're looking at it from the, excuse me, when you're looking at it from the perspective of a PlayStation Pro, having that higher thresholds allows a developer to scale up even higher when it comes to developing across multiple platforms. So if you've got an Xbox Series S, an X, a PS5, a PS5 Pro, and a PC, what a PS5 Pro does is, not saying it's on par with a PC, but a Pro puts it at a higher threshold for when they do scale up to the specifications of what, you know, a PC can do, or just, you know, a higher threshold for or not PC but consoles, what a console can do when dealing with a Pro version of a console. So higher thresholds means optimization that allows for, you know, the potential for better optimization, especially again when you're looking at it from the perspective of performance mode in games, or the lack thereof for some games that might not have a performance mode. If a game doesn't have a performance mode because of the limitations of a console, a Pro version, not saying it eliminates that, but it ups that threshold to where that might be a possibility. So, you know, that's always something that's going to happen. But again, these consoles are being developed for across multiple there's multiple consoles and multiple, you know, it's all that stuff. So a true 100% optimization for a third-party developer is never really going to be there. I think, you know, if it's first party, yes, 100%, but third party, no. Yo, Arc War Angel, what's good, bro? Baticus in the building. Shout out to my boy Bats. Shout out to my boy Bats, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But yeah, man, listen, I appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking out with me, for supporting me, supporting my channel, supporting my content over the years, supporting When Persona Speaks. 2024, like I said, 2024, we going back to the roots, man. We're going back to the roots. Tomorrow I am gonna stream the God of War DLC. Tomorrow, that's gonna happen for sure. We're gonna stream that, have some fun with that. And I'm actually gonna be doing, leading up to Last of Us Part 2, I am going to be doing a Last of Us Part 1 remake playthrough, and going to be posting that on my channel. I'm probably going to start that probably around Christmas week, the week of Christmas. You'll start seeing those videos go up. Again, When Persona Speaks is not going away, guys. I want to preface that it's not going away. I just don't want When Persona Speaks to be at the forefront of the content that I do. Straight up, I want to go back to posting up gameplay clips, posting up gameplay live streams, and doing playthroughs and shit like that. That's what I want to do. And obviously we still do our videos talking about this news, that news, and stuff like that, but I just want to move away from the bullshit. Like, really and truly, man, I just want to move away from it when it comes to the, you know, the bullshit in the community, when it comes to the bullshit in certain content that I've done. I just want to move away from it, man. I really, really do. I just want to move away from it. So it's a return to formula. So again, guys, I appreciate you guys. Take this journey with your boy. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed going down memory lane with me a little bit to some of the you know, content that I put out there in the past, man. Listen, I appreciate you guys. Crazy Ty Gaming, shout out to you, bro. He says, I can't believe I've been subscribed to this greatness almost 5 years, man. Yo, listen, I appreciate you, Crazy Ty. Real talk. Shout out to you, man. No, Chris. Yo, Chris Savage in the building. Shout out to Chris. No, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube, Chris. I'm just going back to my roots when it comes to the content that I put out there. So essentially what you're going to see is a content shift from me, from it mostly being When Persona Speak shows to going back to posting up live streams and gameplay and stuff like that. That's the gist of it, Chris. Bat said, we 14 days away from gift day. Yes, we are, Bats. Yes, we are, man. But listen, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, man, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, tomorrow around this time, 5:30 or so, 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm gonna stream. No, yeah. Nah, Chris, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not. But what was I about to say? Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna stream the God of War DLC. So God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. I'm gonna stream that. You know, we can, you know, have some fun, talk about that a little bit, and then like I said, I'm gonna start my Last of Us Remake gameplay series on the channel leading up to Last of Us Part 2. I'm gonna start that the week of Christmas, so you should see those videos start to pop up on the channel as well. And obviously When Persona Speaks, man, which, you know, that's also playing real quick before I get up out of here, man. That's also like a big part of why, like, you know, like, because When Persona Speaks, that's something that me and Bari have built, right? That's gaming focused. That's no drama. There's no negativity. There's no fanboy shit. Like, that's me and Bari. That's something that we've built. That's our brand with WUPS. And you know that the show and the content that we put out on that channel is really supposed to be PlayStation centric or gaming centric, and it's us sharing our experiences with the world, talking about gaming news and you know, just positivity. Like, it's just good shit. And I kind of want to get to that point here as well. I want to get back to that here on my channel with what I used to do as well, you know. And obviously we growing that and growing WUPS and stuff like that. So it's all playing into each other, man. Real talk. It's all playing into each other. So that's really where I'm at, right? But like I said, man, listen, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, man, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow, streaming some God of War. Hope you guys have a great evening. Be safe. It's been your boy Persona, and I'm out, guys. Peace.